Happy Monday, everyone. Are you ready to do your speak out exercises? My name is Samantha Ellendary. I'm a speech language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. We are a nonprofit speech therapy clinic solely dedicated to helping people with Parkinson's improve their speech and their communication. And the muscles we use for speaking are the same ones we use for swallowing. So it is very common to start to see some improvements in your swallowing as you're working hard to get your speech and your communication better. We're going to go through the 6 speak out exercises. Let's all take a sip of water and then we'll get started. How was your weekend? What did you do with intent? I hope that you're starting to incorporate intent into everything that you're doing. It was my daughter who just got married. She moved to Georgetown, so she was in town this weekend, and we celebrated her birthday. So that's what I did. And of course, Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. I'm wondering, in other countries, is Father's Day at the same time as it is in the U.S.? I know that in Lebanon, Mother's Day is actually March 21st, which kind of makes sense, the first day of spring. But Father's Day, if you're joining us from a different country, tell us, do you have Father's Day and when is it celebrated? The first speak out exercise is the warm-up. I want you to lift your voice and project it forward. Here we go. May, me, my, mo, moo. Connect the sounds. Project your voice up and forward. We're learning how to speak out. Let's do it again. May, me, again. May, me, my, mo, moo. It's okay if you have to take a breath. You don't have to do this all in one breath. Just speak out. That is the main thing. Project your voice forward. Let's do it again. May, me, my, mo, moo. Do you feel the airflow going in front of you? Are you deliberately moving your mouth? Let's do it one more time. May, me, my, mo, moo. Let's take a sip of water. Whenever you do these exercises, your voice should sound clear, a nice, clear vocal quality. If it sounds raspy, you might need to project out a little bit more to make everything work right. Let's go ahead and do the second speak out exercise, which is the ah. Deliberately open your mouth and project the ah forward. Here we go. Ah. Good. We're improving our breath support for speech. Don't let it trail off. Let's do it again. Do you feel like you're lifting your voice as if there's a crowd in front of you, up and over the imaginary crowd? Let's do it again. Let's do a 5-second ah. Ready? Ah. Let's take a sip of water and then we'll move on to the glides. Are you using intent? Are you being deliberate? Don't just go through the motions. Think about every exercise with intent. Let's go ahead and do the glides. Project the ah forward, steady ah, and then glide up. Here we go. Ah, stop. The sound should be clear, not raspy. If it's raspy, project out a little bit more. That will make you use better breath support. See if that clears it up. If it doesn't, please talk to your speech pathologist. These exercises should never hurt. Your throat should never hurt to do these exercises. All right, another glide. Stop all the way. Good. Again. Stop. Think about it. Even though you're going up and down, the sound is still in front of you. You're speaking out. Do it again. Stop. When you stop, you're forcing yourself to use more intent. Let's go ahead and take a sip of water. We're going to count to 12 a couple times, and then we will count by twos, which is more challenging. As you do the counting, we are re-coordinating our breathing pattern. Okay, so we're saying some words, then we're stopping and we're taking a breath and saying some more words. But don't think about the breath. Just think about lifting your voice and speaking out. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Again. 1, 2, 3. Exaggerate. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's take a sip of water before we do the one that's more challenging. If you logged on early today, how did you like the music? That was actually an accident, but we thought actually that might be fun. So let me know what you thought about the music before the session started. All right, this is a little bit harder because we'll be saying more words. You don't have to do it on one breath. Take a breath whenever you need to, but project the numbers in front of you over the imaginary crowd, exaggerating. Here we go. 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. That is a lot more challenging. Let's take a sip of water. All right, we don't have any questions today, but if you have a question you want to ask me about speech and swallowing and Parkinson's, or just general questions about Parkinson's, send an email to intent@parkinsonvoiceproject.org. The email address is at the bottom of your screen. Also, our website is there, parkinsonvoiceproject.org. And if you are looking for a Speak Out provider in your area, go to our website. And if you have trouble finding someone, then call our clinic. For today's reading, we're going to read the lyrics to Frank Sinatra's Fly Me to the Moon. Then I'm going to share a karaoke screen and have you sing with intent. But we'll start by reading the lyrics. Now we're going to coordinate our respiratory muscles with our phonatory, meaning our vocal folds, and our articulatory system. So that's what we're doing when we do the reading. Hopefully you can see this. If you're joining me on a cell phone, I really encourage you to do your morning practice with an iPad or a computer. It'll be easier. We're going to lift every word forward, up and over the crowd. We'll go like this. Fly me to the moon. We're going to use intent and do it like that. Don't sing. Here we go together. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. I know that is difficult. It might even be a little bit frustrating, but we're forcing ourselves to use intent. We're trying to exaggerate so we can not only activate the speech muscles, but the swallowing muscles. So we've got to really exaggerate it. Do it again, just a little bit faster. Here we go. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. Keep going. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Speak out. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. Do that again and speak out more. Ready? Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. Are you exaggerating your mouth movements? Let's go. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Ready? Together. Fill my heart with song. Let me sing forevermore. You are all I true. In other words, I love you. Now, if you are doing this with enough intent, you should feel like you're having a workout. You might even be a little bit out of breath. The goal is to have the strength and the endurance to read in an exaggerated manner for 3 to 5 minutes. Let's take a sip of water. All right, we're going to try this again. Let's go ahead and add a little beat. Ready, sing. I want you to speak out. Ready, speak out. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Are you speaking out? Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. Speak out. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Speak out. Ready, go. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, wait, please be true. Wait. In other words, I love you. Now speak out more. Ready over the crowd. Fill my heart with song. Let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. Speak out. In other words, wait. Please be true. Wait. Ready? In other words, wait. In other words, wait. I love you. Okay, take a sip of water. We're going to put on the music. It's karaoke. I just found this on YouTube. Okay, get some water first while I set this up. Okay, now the key is to sing with intent. Okay, here we go. Hold on 1 second. I don't think that the sound is coming out. Hold on.
No.
This one?
Yeah. And then turn the other one off. Your mic.
Okay. How did you do? How did you do with concentrating on keeping up with the lyrics, speaking out, singing out at the same time? It is a challenge. But this is something really good for you to work on, because the toughest part about speaking out is generalizing it to regular conversation. The more challenging you can make the reading, making yourself think about the singing at the same time as you're speaking out, is a great exercise. All right, and by the way, I just went on YouTube. I searched Fly Me to the Moon karaoke, and it came up. And I actually like that arrangement a lot better than the Cara Fun. Cara Fun is okay, but I couldn't find an arrangement that I liked. So hey, this is free. Go to YouTube. We're going to move on to the cognitive exercise. This is where we work on speaking out while we have to think. I'm going to give you some opposites. I'm going to say one word and you tell me the opposite with intent. Make sure you're speaking out. What is the opposite of the word take? Give. Go ahead and spell the word give with intent. Ready? G-I-V-E. We're speaking out while we're organizing our thoughts. What is the opposite of tall? Did you say short? Did you just answer with intent? Every time I ask you a question, I want you to respond with intent. And by the way, in between these opposites, I might ask you some other random questions. I just want you to say every word with intent. This is what I would do if I was working with somebody in therapy. What is the opposite of complete? The opposite of complete. Did you say incomplete? Make up a sentence with the word incomplete. When is your birthday? Are you saying every single word with intent? Are you thinking about it? We're practicing conversation. What is the opposite of cruel? The word cruel, C-R-U-E-L. What's the opposite of cruel? Did you say the word kind? Make up a sentence with the word kind. Tell me your full name. Are you speaking with intent? Spell your full name, every single letter with intent. Spell your full name. Go ahead. It's important that you practice talking in conversation. With Parkinson's, it'll never be automatic, so you've got to practice, practice, practice as if you're getting ready for an interview. All right, take a sip of water. We're going to do Dr. Boone's words. By the way, send me an email. Let me know what you thought about reading the lyrics to a song and then trying to sing it with the karaoke. All right, last exercise. This actually isn't part of the Speak Out protocol, but Daniel R. Boone gave us these nonsense words to strengthen the back of the tongue. Say each one 3 times. Here we go. Gula-gun-ga-ga. Exaggerate. Gula-gun-ga-ga. Don't trail off. Gu, la, gan, ga, ga. Next one. Ku, ka, man, gu, ka. Every single sound with intent. Do it again. Ku, ka, man, gu, ka. One more time. Ku, ka, man, gu, ka. Two more, then we're done. Ready? Say them with intent. Gangla, gangla, gangla. And the last one. Kukla, kukla, kukla. You did it. You got your speech exercises out of the way. Have you done your physical exercise yet? If not, go ahead and get that out of the way, and then talk and walk and write with intent forever, forever. Not just today, but forever. I will be back tomorrow. Please share this information with other people with Parkinson's. We want to help everyone with Parkinson's preserve their speech and their communication.